Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman. The primary mission of MTSU's Center for Educational Media is to serve as an educational resource for K-12 educators throughout and beyond the state of Tennessee. Dr. Laura Clark, the center's director, joins us here on Out of the Blue to share her annual report on the center's various programs and initiatives. Dr. Clark, welcome to your set on Out of the Blue.
It's my pleasure to be here in our set.
Well, I tell you what, we're so proud of the Center for Educational Media. I think the partnership between the Division of Marketing and Communications and the Center really in producing Out of the Blue has been one of the most productive and beneficial relationships that people can point to, because we're really drawing attention to the great programs and activities on this campus. So we're going to draw attention to the great programs and activities now in the Center for Educational Media, in addition to this wonderful new set. So let's talk about some of the things that you want to highlight. Every year I have you come on the show and we recap some of the accomplishments of the center. But we're in summer right now, and you're in the middle of a lot of great activities. Talk about some of the stuff that's about to happen and what's next.
Sure. And for those who may not know, Center for Educational Media is a center, part of the College of Education, and we serve the College of Education and K-12 educators through media production. We've engaged with 137 school districts out of 140-something in the state of Tennessee.
That's incredible.
But we've also engaged with educators from 35 states.
Yep.
And word gets out, and they find our content to be relevant to their work in classrooms, and that's what we're going for.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about some of those intensives that are happening. What's on tap for the center?
So we're in the middle right now of our summer academies. We have 3 of those. That would be the ELL Collaborative and the School Counselors Collaborative and the SPED Collaborative. So we're planning for that in July, and we're excited and looking forward. Those are our largest and most well-attended events of the year.
You've got wonderful facilities in the center. And by collaboratives, you're inviting them to campus, correct?
Yes.
And they're participating in person, but you're also, through the wonderful facilities of the Center for Educational Media, you're recording this as a training tool, correct?
Correct, yes. We bring educators on site who have been nominated by their peers for their good work, and they present on topics that have been requested by practitioners in Tennessee on areas they need help with in their work.
In 2025, you started a collaborative on AI in K-12. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I really think that it's an interesting topic overall.
So that's our 4th collaborative in the larger PK-12 collaborative initiative. As we know, AI is exploding in all domains, in all places, and including in K-12 education. And so we felt that this was our time to step in, following the same model we use with our others, where we find the great practitioners who are having success implementing AI in K-12 classrooms and schools. I formed an advisory council, the AI in K-12 Advisory Council, and it's comprised of educators from across the state representing, altogether it's represented 7 school districts. And so we've got some dynamic educators talking to us about how they're using AI. And we're recording, posting. It's on our YouTube channel, open for viewing for everyone. 2
things that stood out in my brief on this. You're incorporating these 2 themes in all presentations: the ethics of using AI in school and the security concerns of using AI. And I guess one of the wonderful things about these collaboratives is that you bring up very meaty topics, and you try to really cram as much information for the educators as you can on those topics.
In my conversations, in all of our conversations, when people talk about AI, they talk about their fear of, oh, you can use it to cheat, or you can use it to be dishonest. And this is a perfect opportunity for teachers to guide students who are, children, minor students, to begin to think about the ethical questions. When I have a chance to cheat, what does it look like, and how will I choose not to do it? And also to develop the ways that AI can be used combining the AI nature of it and the students' thinking and critical thinking abilities, for example, to generate writing in a high school dual enrollment English class. The data security questions are the concerns of administrators and policy people, because we must ensure data security, but even beyond that, we must ensure the safety of student personally identifiable data. Since AI is fertile ground for violating that, we lay down ground rules on ethics and on security in every video we present.
Wow. Dr. Clark, you mentioned the LMS system. I've been referring to it as CEM Online. I assume, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, that this is a tool to increase the outreach of the center and share more of this wonderful content with educators.
Correct. And to increase the access for teachers who can't make it here on site to attend our conferences, and actually to offer an opportunity to receive credit through virtual learning. Always the districts have the last word on what they approve for their local district credit for teachers to maintain their licensure. But we've had good response from districts embracing what we're offering. You know, we've always given a certificate for those attending on site, but we've been working for some time, and we're happy in this year to launch CEM Online, our LMS system. We already have the content because we have the videos.
I know.
And so now in CEM Online, we have an opportunity for teachers to earn 70 hours of credit if their districts approve it for their district PD. This is specialized training. This is not the general broad training that's given to many K-12 educators, because we've honed in on some areas that require special understanding of English learners, of how school counseling works, of special education and children with IEPs, and of course now with AI. Those are some specialized areas that aren't typically covered in districts, district-wide PD.
There's so much about the center and what it does on your website. Where can I find that? And I think there's also an advantage to go there to perhaps register for some of these upcoming collaboratives, correct?
Yes. cem.mtsu.edu is our website. And when you go there, you can see our videos, view our videos on our YouTube channel. We ask that you like and subscribe, please. But you can also register for our upcoming conferences. September and November are our upcoming after our summer academies. And you can add your name, request to be added to our mailing list so that you can get information about what we're doing. And then you can see all the other services that Center for Educational Media offers to College of Ed and to the campus and to others.
Wow. Dr. Laura Clark, Director of the Center for Educational Media and the College of Education here at MTSU, and my partner and collaborator on Out of the Blue, thank you for everything you do for not only our university, but for the state and other states in education. We appreciate you.
Our partnership is a great one, and I look forward to continuing it. Thank you.
Thank you.